Question number 7. Tyler's brother works in a shoe store. Part A. Tyler's brother earns a commission that is 2.5% of the amount he sells. Last week, he sold $900 worth of shoes. How much was his commission? Well, first we want to, again, take this percent here, the 2.5%, and divide it by 100 to get a decimal. Or we can simply take 2.5 and bring the decimal place 2 places over to the left. So we end up with 0.025 or 0.025. And we're going to take this decimal here and multiply it by the amount that Tyler sold in shoes. And this time we're not going to actually add it back to $900 because $900 is how much he's sold in terms of shoes. It's not part of his commission. So if we're just talking about his commission alone, then it's just 2.5% of 900, which is equal to $22.50. So from selling $900 worth of shoes, he made 2.5% of $900, which is $22.50. Part B. The store buys a pair of shoes for $50 and sells it for $80. What percentage is the markup? Well, first we want to think about the sale price. And then we're going to subtract the cost from the sale price and divide it by the cost. And we're going to multiply by 100. So this formula is very similar to the percent error formula. We're thinking about some kind of sale price as almost like a measured value. And the sale price is $80. He sells it for $80, it says it right here. And the store buys it though for $50. So you can think about $50 as almost like the true cost of this. And then we're going to divide it by the true cost, or that $50. And we're going to multiply by 100. This time we're not taking the absolute value of it, unlike percent error, because it could be negative or positive depending on the context of the problem. In this case, it's a markup, so it makes sense for our answer to be positive. But if it's a markdown, then it would be negative. And so when we calculate all of this out, we will end up with $60%. The markup is $30, and $30 is 60% of $50. This part over here, 80 minus 50 divided by 50, is going to give us 0.6. And if we multiply that by 100, we get 60%. Part C. Tyler's brother earns $12 per hour. The store offers him a raise, a 5% raise. After the raise, how much will Tyler's brother make per hour? So Tyler originally makes $12, and we're going to add a 5% raise. So we're going to take this 5% and divide it by 100, or we're going to, again, take the decimal place 2 places over to the left to get 0.05, and we're going to multiply it by 12. So the part in parentheses is going to tell us how much Tyler's brother is going to make after a 5% increase on his hourly wage. We are going to end up adding the $12 with 60 cents. And the 60 cents represents the additional hourly wage increase. So we end up with a grand total of $12.60. this is method number 1. Method number 2, it's simply going to be taking that $12 and multiplying it by 1.05. And again, we talked about how that 1 in front of the 0.05 stands for that 1 whole. So it's already 100% of the total amount, which represents $12. So instead of adding 5% of $12 to $12, we're representing that $12 with that 1 in front of the 1.05. So we end up getting the same answer of $12.60.